Imagine finding a brand new crypto token before everyone else. You invest $100, a few hours later, it's worth $500. The next morning, $2,000. Your brain is already spending the money, new car, new laptop, maybe even a vacation. Then suddenly, the chart crashes. Not 20%, not 50%, 99%. You check the website, gone. You check Twitter, gone. You open Telegram, gone. And when you try to sell your tokens, nobody is buying. Congratulations. You may have just experienced one of crypto's most infamous disasters, a rug pull. But here's the interesting part. Some rug pulls can be spotted before they happen. Today, we're going to break down exactly how rug pulls work, some of the biggest examples in crypto history, why intelligent people fall for them, the myths beginners believe, and the red flags you should never ignore. So what is a rug pull? In simple terms, a rug pull happens when people behind a crypto project deceive investors and then take advantage of the project's funds, token structure, or control mechanisms, leaving investors with massive losses. The name comes from the expression pulling the rug out from under someone. Imagine a restaurant opening with amazing food, thousands of customers arriving, and then the owner takes all the money and disappears overnight. That's basically the crypto version. But there's an important detail. Not every cryptocurrency that crashes is a rug pull. Markets crash, projects fail, developers make mistakes. A rug pull involves deliberate, deceptive, or exploitative behavior. Why are rug pulls so common? Because creating a cryptocurrency has become incredibly easy. You don't necessarily need a massive company, an office full of engineers, or years of development to launch a token. Depending on the blockchain and tools being used, a token can be created surprisingly quickly. And that's where the opportunity for criminals appears. They can create a story, build a website, create social media accounts, generate hype, attract liquidity, and convince people that they're looking at the next big thing. The technology can be real. The blockchain can be real. The token can be real. The story can still be fake. Let's create a fictional example. We'll call it Moonrocket. The developers announced that Moonrocket will become the next revolutionary DeFi ecosystem. They create a professional website. They publish a roadmap with words like AI, Web3, Metaverse, and decentralized finance scattered everywhere. The community starts growing. Influencers begin talking about it. People buy the token. The price rises. Everyone feels like a genius. Then something changes. The developers sell a huge amount of tokens or remove liquidity or exploit a weakness in the contract. Suddenly, buyers disappear and the price collapses. People who bought near the top are trapped. And the developers walk away with the money. The scary part? Everything looked legitimate until it wasn't. One of the classic forms is a liquidity pool. To understand this, imagine a swimming pool. The pool contains the money that allows people to trade the token. Investors buy the new token, and liquidity grows. The token becomes easier to trade. But if the developers control the liquidity and suddenly remove a large portion of it, something terrible can happen. Buyers may no longer be able to trade normally, and the token price can collapse. It's literally like someone pulling the water out of the swimming pool while you're still swimming. And that's where the name rug pull starts making perfect sense. The second type involves the smart contract itself. Remember, smart contracts are programs, and programs can contain dangerous functions. A token might appear completely normal when you buy it, but the contract could contain hidden or poorly understood mechanisms that allow the creator to manipulate trading. In extreme cases, buyers may be able to purchase the token but effectively be prevented from selling it. Imagine walking into a store where you can buy anything, but once you buy something, the store refuses to buy it back. You technically own the product, but good luck getting your money back. Another common problem is massive insider concentration. Imagine a project has 1 billion tokens, but the founders and insiders secretly control 80%. The public starts buying, the price rises, social media explodes. Then insiders start selling. If they sell enormous amounts into a market that doesn't have enough liquidity, the price can collapse. Now, insider token ownership isn't automatically a scam. Founders and investors often receive tokens legitimately. The red flag is when ownership is hidden, concentration is extreme, or insiders dump their holdings in a deceptive way. Always ask who actually owns the supply. Sometimes the blockchain isn't the biggest problem. The people behind the project are. A scam project might use fake identities, stolen profile pictures, fabricated partnerships, fake testimonials, or impressive-sounding advisors who have never heard of the project. They may claim partnerships with major companies without providing evidence. This is why you should verify claims independently. If a project says, "We're partnered with a major corporation," don't just believe the logo on their homepage. Go to the corporation's official website or verified social accounts and look for confirmation. A logo on a website isn't proof of a partnership. Now let's talk about influencers. A famous person promoting a cryptocurrency does not automatically make that cryptocurrency legitimate. Celebrities can be paid to promote projects. Influencers can make mistakes. And sometimes promoters may have financial incentives that aren't obvious to the audience. During major crypto bull markets, celebrity-backed tokens and projects have repeatedly attracted massive attention. But remember, fame is not due diligence. If someone with 10 million followers tells you to buy something, that should make you research it, not blindly press the buy button. One famous example was the Squid Game token in 2021. It capitalized on the popularity of Netflix's Squid Game series. The token attracted enormous attention and its price surged dramatically. But buyers later discovered they couldn't simply sell their tokens in the way they expected. The project collapsed and the token became effectively worthless. The important lesson isn't just don't buy meme coins. It's don't buy something simply because it's connected to a famous trend. A popular TV show does not create legitimate token utility. Not all rug pull-like disasters happen through decentralized tokens. Thodex, a Turkish cryptocurrency exchange, collapsed in 2021 after withdrawals were halted, leaving users unable to access their funds. Its founder, Faruk Fatih Özer, was later convicted in Turkey. This case shows why we need to think beyond token contracts. Sometimes the biggest risk isn't the coin. It's the platform holding your assets. When using a centralized exchange, you're trusting a company with custody of your funds. That's completely different from holding assets in your own wallet. So why do intelligent people fall for rug pulls? Because rug pulls don't attack intelligence. They attack emotion. FOMO says, everyone else is getting rich. Greed says, just put in a little more. Social proof says, millions of people can't all be wrong. Authority says, this influencer wouldn't promote a scam. And urgency says, you have 5 minutes before the opportunity disappears. Put all 5 together and even experienced investors can make terrible decisions. That's why the best defense isn't predicting the future. It's controlling your own behavior. Here are 7 major warning signs you should investigate before buying any new token. Number 1, anonymous or unverifiable developers. Number 2, extreme token concentration in a few wallets. Number 3, unclear or suspicious liquidity arrangements. Number 4, smart contract functions you don't understand. Number 5, unrealistic promises like guaranteed returns or guaranteed 100x gains. Number 6, fake-looking partnerships, testimonials, or followers. Number 7, extreme pressure to buy immediately. None of these alone proves a project is a scam. But the more red flags you see together, the more cautious you should become. Here's one myth we need to destroy. If a token drops 90%, it was a rug pull. Not necessarily. Crypto is extremely volatile. A legitimate project can lose 90% of its value during a brutal bear market. A project can also fail because of bad technology, poor management, competition, regulation, or lack of adoption. A rug pull requires something more specific, usually deceptive or exploitative actions by insiders. So don't label every failed investment a scam. Sometimes you simply made a bad investment. So how do you protect yourself? Start with the basics. Find out who created the project. Read the documentation. Understand what the token actually does. Check the contract on a blockchain explorer. Look at token distribution, investigate liquidity, search the team members, verify partnerships independently. Look at developer activity. Ask whether people are actually using the product. And most importantly, don't invest money simply because a stranger on Telegram says, "Trust me, bro." In crypto, DYOR, do your own research, isn't just a meme, it's survival advice. Even after doing all your research, you can still be wrong. That's why risk management matters. Never assume your research makes an investment guaranteed. Don't put your emergency savings into a new token. Don't borrow money to chase a 100x opportunity. Don't invest money you cannot afford to lose. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. Even legitimate crypto projects can fail. Your goal isn't to eliminate risk. Your goal is to survive it. Before buying a new cryptocurrency, stop and ask 5 questions. Who controls the money? Who controls the tokens? Can I verify the team? Can I understand the smart contract? And if everything goes wrong tomorrow, can I afford to lose this investment? If you can't answer those questions, don't rush. You don't have to catch every opportunity. There will always be another coin. There will always be another narrative. There will always be another next Bitcoin. But you only have one wallet balance. Rug pulls are one of the clearest examples of why crypto requires personal responsibility. The blockchain may be decentralized, but scams can still be very centralized. A few people can control the token. A few wallets can control liquidity. A few developers can control the contract. And one misleading story can attract thousands of investors. Don't let the word decentralized automatically make you think safe. Decentralization of the technology doesn't guarantee honesty from the people using it. The next time you see a token going up 500% in a few hours, don't immediately think, "I'm missing out." Think, why is it going up? Who owns the supply? Where is the liquidity? Who built it? What can the contract actually do? Those questions might feel boring when everyone else is celebrating. But boring research can protect you from very exciting disasters. Remember, the goal isn't to find every 100x coin. The goal is to avoid the coins that can take 100% of your money. If you found this video useful, like, subscribe, and join Blockwise for more deep dives into crypto, Web3, finance, scams, and the technology shaping the future.